This week, we got the Merseyside Derby, Man City versus Arsenal, and other interesting games. This is the Premier League preview of the round 5. Okay, and for the first match, we're going to go through the Merseyside Derby. We got Liverpool versus Everton, played at Anfield. Liverpool as the strong favorite for this one. Do you agree with that?
I don't agree with the strong part. I think they are a favorite, but Everton have played quite well this season so far.
I did not expect you to say that, honestly. I thought you saw this as an obvious game for Liverpool.
No. Because Liverpool, of course, they have won first 4, but against Burnley, for example, they scored last-minute penalty. So it wasn't that clear that they are that good, what we can see on standings right now. I expect this to be a tight match. Of course, it's derby, and I think this is like 70-30% odds for me.
For Liverpool.
Yeah.
That was well said, actually. And also like, obviously Everton gets an extra boost from this being a derby. That always brings up that extra flavor in that match. But yeah, Everton they've played okay, but they've also had a few bad games, a few disappointments. But yeah, this could be a tight game. But I do believe that Liverpool will find this game quite easy. I believe in a Liverpool solid 3-0 victory. 3-1. Actually, Everton will score 1 goal because of the derby element. 3-1.
Okay, my prediction is 2-2 draw.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think Jack Grealish will show some miracles on the field, and
I'd love to see that, and we'll see it soon how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, and for the next match, we have another very interesting match in my opinion. We got Brighton versus Tottenham. If you look at the odds, Brighton is the slight favorite, or not even slight. He's a kind of a clear favorite for this match. And yeah, I mean, it's Brighton's home game. What do you think? Are the odds right, or?
Yeah, I think so. Tottenham have a few injuries and they are so inconsistent with their performance. So I believe this will be a tight match and it could end up either side.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see how this will go.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. This will be a very interesting match because both teams are quality teams. I wouldn't agree with the odds with Brighton being such a clear favorite. This if there's someone who believes in Tottenham, this could be a place. This could be a chance to bet on the Tottenham victory. The odds are 3.0 for Tottenham, so you'll get your money back 3 times if they win this, and I think they have a decent chance of winning this. However, my prediction is a 2-2 draw, like you had in the last game.
Yeah, my prediction is 1-1 draw, just because Tottenham have a Champions League game, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't remember, but 1-1 draw.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're both expecting draws. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah.
Okay, and for the next match, we have Burnley versus Nottingham. Tell us about this game.
First of all, Burnley sucks. They're a bad team. And Nottingham, I am a little bit disappointed how they have been performing this season so far. And of course, we have to remember they have next week. On Thursday they have Europa League game, so they might rest some players for that.
True.
Yeah, it can be quite tight match, but still I think Nottingham is like favorite in this one.
Yeah, Nottingham is the favorite in my opinion too, and also if you look at the odds, even though it's an away game for them, but yeah, they've been pretty bad so far this season. It's only been 4 games, but yeah, they only have 1 victory. And last season did they end up at the 6th spot in the Premier League standings? Something like that, right? Damn.
Yeah. 6th or 7th. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. It's a bit of a flu season.
Yeah.
Flu season right now, but yeah, Nottingham hasn't started that well, but Burnley's ass. So Nottingham, I believe in a Nottingham victory. It will be somewhere along the lines of 1-0 or 2-1.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You'll get water after this. Just say the result. Say what you
my
believe.
prediction: Nottingham will win 1-0.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, and the next match, we got West Ham versus Crystal Palace. Another London derby, I guess you could say, but not really a famous one. But they're both of them teams are from London. I think Crystal Palace is from London. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What do you think about this match? It's West Ham's home game, so it's played at London Stadium.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. West Ham sucks, like Burnley. And Crystal Palace is a great team, in my opinion. They have played great so far. They're a tough opponent. They defense well, of course. They don't score many goals per game, but West Ham can't score either, and West Ham can't defense. So for me, this is clear game for Crystal Palace. Of course, draw is possible, but I don't see West Ham winning this one.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, and I also think Crystal Palace that's a decent team. They're undefeated this season. However, 3 of those games were draws, but that still tells something about quality. Maybe they're not the best team in the league, but they're definitely not the worst. They had a draw against Chelsea, at least. That's the only opponent I remember. But they didn't score any goals, but they managed to keep Chelsea at 0 goals too. And yeah, West Ham has been bad, really unreliable, letting in a lot of goals. So yeah, this is, for me as well, is clearly Crystal Palace for this one. And I might just throw my result in as well. This is a 1-0. This is 1-0. 1-0 for Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
My prediction is 2-1 Crystal Palace.
All right. We'll see. Okay. And on to the next match. We have Wolves versus Leeds. One of the biggest clashes of this week. One of the most talented, skillful, and most interesting matches. Do you agree?
Yeah. Of course, this is kind of interesting because both teams are fighting for relegation. So
that's true.
So there is, of course, big points.
Yeah.
On a field, but Wolves, they suck. They haven't scored any points this season so far.
Yeah.
Of course.
Leeds suck too, but not that much.
Yeah, they had first week win. I think it was kind of first week luck.
Yeah.
And
you get that extra boost, especially if you're a team that's promoted.
Yeah.
You get that extra adrenaline for that game. It helps a lot. But I mean, they have that one draw too against, was it Newcastle?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. That was decent from them. But yeah, it's only been 4 games, and they're not, even though they got a lot more points than the Wolves, it's not still that much of a quality team, or that's what it looks like to me. Leeds won't be great this season.
Yeah. What's your prediction?
I'm still believing Wolves has lost every single game so far, and I think they're gonna keep on losing. 1-0 Leeds.
I go another way around. 1-0 Wolves.
This will be an interesting game. I think we have to watch this one, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Next up, we are going to Old Trafford, where Man United hosts Chelsea FC in an interesting match. What do you think? What do you think of this match?
Yeah. This is interesting one because Chelsea is quite inconsistent in some ways,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But if you look Manchester United, they have won one match this season, and they had draw against Fulham, but it doesn't look great for them. And
Yeah.
Ruben Amorim is so close to being kicked out of the club. So it's interesting to see. This is like almost must win for Ruben Amorim if you want to stay as a coach. And yeah, I just don't believe Manchester United have chance to win Chelsea.
Do you have a score prediction?
1-0 Chelsea.
All right. My score prediction, actually, I will go the other way around. I will say 1-0 Man United.
You still hope Manchester United could win teams like this?
I don't know. That's just the feeling that I get for this match, because one thing last game Chelsea had against Brentford, I have to say I really do not believe in Chelsea this season. It's just my personal, and I know a lot of people will disagree with me, and that's okay. But for me, it doesn't look like a great team. They have no shot for title contention. I don't think they are nowhere near with the best teams in the league. They might end up in top 5 if they get lucky, but I think their team, they lack creativity, they lack skill, they lack discipline, they lack everything. And Man United are still the worst team out of them two, if I had to say. But for this one game, I believe Man United will be on point, and they will take on Chelsea and beat them 1-0.
Yeah, okay, we will see.
Yeah. Okay, and for the next match, we have another super. I'm sorry about a dog in the background. I don't know where it's coming from, but we got Fulham versus Brentford, top teams in the league. Am I right?
Yeah. This will be a so boring match.
Yeah.
I can already say this is scoreless draw or 1-1 draw, but I'm going with the 1-1 draw. This will be boring, like I said. Nothing special.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll actually take the away team with the higher odds. We got Brentford. I think Brentford will win this game, 1-0 or 2-0, something like that. Simply because the last game, the game I actually just talked about, where they played Chelsea, and Chelsea drew them 2-2. As I said, Chelsea was bad in that game, but Brentford, for a bottom tier team, I think they showed some really, really great effort in that game. They consistently throughout the match, they got balls inside the box. They had some good crosses, good passes, good little build-ups. They actually had some idea in that game. They had like a silver lining they were following, and they got rewarded for that a few times in that game. And I think they got some belief from that, some faith, and I think they're gonna get rewarded again against Fulham and beat them 1-0 or 2-0. Okay, and now we got Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Tell us about this game.
Yeah, Bournemouth have been quite good. Beginning of the season, they have won few games, actually 3 games in a Premier League, and Newcastle haven't looked good at all. They have just won Wolves last week, and also they have a game against Barcelona on Champions League on Thursday. Yeah. So they will rest some players, and I think people underestimate Bournemouth, how good they actually are right now. So for me, Bournemouth is a small favorite at least, and I believe this will be quite entertaining match.
Yeah, it could definitely be an entertaining match, and yeah, I agree with you what you said about Bournemouth. I think they're a good team. They're a quality team. I'm sorry. They're a quality team. You know, they got 3 wins already this season, and against teams like Tottenham and Brighton. So no no easy games or anything like that. They're a quality team, most definitely. And yeah, Newcastle, at least this far this season, not so much. They haven't been good. And yeah, I believe. Did you say that you think Bournemouth will win?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I 100% think so too. I'd say 2-1 to Bournemouth. I think that might happen.
Yeah, I say 2-0 Bournemouth.
All right, we'll see. All right, and we're on to the second to last match from this round. We got Sunderland versus Aston Villa. What do you think about this match? It's Sunderland's home game.
Yeah. I can say my prediction already. 0-0 scoreless draw.
Yeah.
Because Aston Villa can't score like we have seen last 4 rounds.
Still scoreless this season.
And Sunderland is actually, they're quite okay, at least.
Yeah, they've been okay.
Yeah.
They got a big heart.
Yeah, big heart. And they have 7 points already, so that at least that tells something.
Yeah, I agree with you. Sunderland has been way better this season than Aston Villa. Can you even imagine what it's like let's say in Aston Villa when the guys go to practice? It's like they've played 4 games and nobody has scored a single goal. You know, it like that's kind of crazy. It has to affect the team at some point, like the team chemistry.
Yeah.
Like you just look at your strikers and your attacking players, and I don't know. There might be some arguments brewing up in the practice facility.
Yeah.
You never know. But still, if you look at the odds, Aston Villa is the favorite to win this match, just because I guess on paper they're a more quality club, a bigger club. But yeah, if you look at the numbers this season, how the teams have performed, Sunderland has been way better. What do you think about this odds? Who do you think will win?
Still a scoreless draw.
Oh wait, yeah, you said it. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This seems very believable. So you believe Aston Villa will still remain scoreless?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that will they actually score? Will they score? I don't believe they will score. And I don't believe Sunderland will score either. So yeah, 0-0 draw.
All right.
Okay, and on to the last match of this video. We have Arsenal versus Man City. Played at Emirates Stadium. Yeah, tell us your thoughts. How do you think it will go?
Oh, this will be a tight match as well. I think Arsenal is a slightly better team, in my opinion. Of course, they have injuries, but
Yeah.
Man City, they're inconsistent. Of course, I like how they played against United on last weekend's derby. Donnarumma, between the posts, he played great. Few great saves.
Great goalkeeper.
And Haaland is showing some signs that he is waking up.
Yeah, he got 2 goals
Yeah,
in the derby.
yeah. I think it can go either way, in my opinion.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. This could go either way, and yeah, Arsenal have been the better team this far, and have shown better promises of being one of the top teams in the league. But also, in my opinion, you never can count Man City out with guys like Haaland and guys like Phil Foden. They're still a fantastic team, at least on their day. And yeah, I actually believe Man City will win this game 2-1.
Okay. And this match is for both teams important to win if they want to fight for the league championship this season.
Yeah.
But my prediction is 2-2 draw. Lot of draws this week.
Yeah. I mean, it could very much happen. Yeah, 2-2 draw is that's not a bad guess. It can easily happen. But yeah, I actually believe City will show some promise in this match and take it home.
Country roads, yes.
Okay, and this was today's video. We both are still a bit ill, as you can probably hear. But yeah, this was the round five preview. We went through all the matches, all the 10 matches that are going to be in the Premier League next week, and we gave our thoughts about them, gave our score predictions. And yeah, we truly hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, and if you feel like it, you can subscribe as well to the channel. We would love that. And yeah, this was us. We'll see you next time.
See you next week.
Peace. Loistava.